Nobody wants flat hair, and if you have straight hair or fine hair and you have a hard time getting volume in your hair, then texture powder is going to be your best friend. This is something you should be considering instead of dry shampoo, particularly if you want to add volume to your hair. I'm using the one by Pacino's. It's a texture powder. Oftentimes you're not going to see these because they're marketed towards men. Like Pacino's is a hair care line for men, so you have to look at the men's line. I'm finding that texture powder is better for me to use than dry shampoo because not only does it absorb the oil, it puts tackiness into the hair and gives it volume, where dry shampoo is just there to absorb the oil and it doesn't really give any volume. So I find a texture powder actually serves two purposes for me and is better in terms of the overall look of my hair. This Pacino's is a volumizing matte powder. These are marketed towards men, but I think for women that have a hard time getting volume in their hair like me, because my hair is just naturally straight and fine and doesn't really have a lot of volume on its own. I want to shake it up really well. It's got this little pump on here, but the thing I've learned about texture powders is you don't want to use very much. A little goes a long way, otherwise you won't be able to get your hands through your hair. I put it right on the root and you can barely see it. You have to be kind of careful. And then you just rub it in and it's just going to give you like instant lift. You can feel it gripping onto your hair and giving extra volume, and you can also feel it absorbing any oil that you may have in there. So I'm really enjoying texture powder versus dry shampoo. I think it works a lot better on my hair. Texture powders are usually in men's lines. So this is the one from Pacino's. I really like how it is. Again, a little goes a long way. You don't want to use too much texture powder because it is going to be, you're going to feel it in your hair, but you don't need a lot. And you're just going to have a nice root lift. It's going to absorb oil as well. Just a little tip out there, if you're wanting more volume in your hair, check out texture powder instead of dry shampoo. You might be very surprised. I'll link this one below so you can find. Again, it's a men's line, so it's not something that women often come across. Texture powder is like my new latest hair find. I love it. And this one from Pacino's is really good.